What if I told you that the biggest mistake clinic owners are making in 2025 isn't about marketing, staffing, or even funding? The real danger lies in choosing the wrong medical director. And here's the scary part. If you get this wrong, you could lose your license, your business, and your peace of mind. But if you get it right, you can scale, protect your practice, and grow with total confidence. Stick with me until the end of this video because I'll walk you through 3 options for finding a medical director in 2025. And I'll share the exact questions you should be asking before you hire one. Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Seitz, Chief Medical Officer at GuardianMD. I work with nurse practitioners, medspa owners, IV hydration businesses, concierge medical practices, and other clinic leaders to help them navigate compliance, medical oversight, and growth in today's complex healthcare world. So why does finding the right medical director matter more than ever in 2025? The rules of the game have changed. State boards are cracking down on paper-only oversight. A doctor's name on your letterhead isn't enough. You need real protocols, documented chart reviews, and supervision logs. The corporate practice of medicine doctrine is also under heavy scrutiny, which means if your business isn't structured correctly, you could be unknowingly operating illegally. Insurance audits and licensing reviews are happening more often as well, and weak oversight can result in fines, shutdowns, or worse. And the biggest challenge is that most physicians don't fully understand what their responsibilities are as a medical director, which leaves you holding the liability when something goes wrong. Let's clear up a huge misconception. A medical director is not just a signature on a page. They are responsible for reviewing and approving your clinic's protocols, supervising treatment plans to ensure patient safety, overseeing good faith exams and chart reviews, making sure you remain compliant with scope of practice laws, and approving things like aesthetic injectables, weight loss programs, IV hydration, and hormone therapy. If your medical director can't confidently explain your protocols to the board, then you don't truly have oversight. You have a liability. So how do you actually find a medical director this year? You really have 3 main options. The first option is to use a doctor you already know. This could be a friend, a colleague, or a local physician. It's familiar, flexible, and sometimes less expensive. But the reality is most doctors are not trained in compliance. That means that if the board comes knocking, you're on your own. And if they quit suddenly, your clinic could be forced to shut down until you find a replacement. The second option is to post on job boards. Sites like Indeed, LinkedIn, or ZipRecruiter will get you leads quickly. You might even receive multiple responses in just a few days. But once again, you're the one responsible for vetting those licenses, setting up the protocols, and managing the oversight. It's fast, but it comes with risk and no built-in support. The third option is to work with a medical oversight platform. This is where modern clinic owners are shifting. Platforms like GuardianMD don't just connect you with a physician, they provide full infrastructure. That includes vetted and trained physicians who actually understand compliance, signed protocols and documented chart reviews, CPOM compliant business structures, malpractice coverage, board defense support, and even backup coverage if your medical director leaves. The cost is usually a little higher, typically between $750 to $1,200 a month, but when you factor in the protection, scalability, and peace of mind, it's the most defensible option out there. I see clinic owners make the same mistakes over and over again. They skip CPOM structuring in states like California or Texas and get flagged for operating illegally. They hire doctors who are willing to sign protocols they don't fully understand. They fail to help keep documentation of chart reviews or supervision logs. And they often work with physicians who simply don't know what the law requires. These shortcuts might save time or money in the short term, but they can destroy a business in the long run. Now let's talk about a situation no one likes to imagine. What happens if your medical director quits? In many cases, you would have to cancel patient appointments, lose revenue, and scramble to rebuild your compliance structure. The solution is to always have a backup plan, or better yet, partner with a platform that maintains continuity so your operations never skip a beat. At the end of the day, finding a medical director in 2025 isn't just about filling a role. It's about building a defensible business, one that can survive audits, board reviews, and leadership changes without falling apart. So before you sign on with a physician, ask yourself these questions. Do they know what they're signing? Can they defend my protocols if the board asks? And if they leave tomorrow, will my clinic still be protected? If the answer to any of those questions is no, it's time to rethink your oversight model. I'm Dr. Christopher Seitz, and if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more strategies on clinic compliance and growth, and leave your questions in the comments. And for more resources on compliance, medical direction, and building a scalable practice, visit GuardianMD.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.